Peace. Salabana. Why this incense is burnt. But it is. All right, now we smoking. Now we smoking. Okay, we smoking. We smoking. Okay. Ow. Okay, we got that going. We got that going. We got a lot going on. Okay? You see these lights, so I'm gonna just. Y'all like these lights? How like the cute of these lights, huh? Okay. Peace. Salabana. Some of y'all see my shirt? Black Power Yoga. I used to run that organization along with some compatriots of mine, some Kemetic Yoga compatriots. I started Black Power Yoga, I don't know, maybe 6, 7 years ago. I don't remember. I don't remember. Did you all make it to the tour? We did a tour, Southeast region. We went to Tennessee, Alabama, Mississippi, Georgia, Florida. Where we tried to bring yoga, Kemetic yoga to the communities, to the hood. We were specifically going to the hood, as I recall, but definitely some places. Definitely an idea I hope to see someone else pick up and roll with. Okay, or continue, take the light and continue. So Peace. Sawubona. Welcome back. My name is Keisha, and this is Keisha Terrell. I feel like you're so far away. I'm going to move the camera closer. Okay? Because I feel like you're so far away from me. Hopefully I don't mess up the shot, y'all. Maybe I did. Maybe I did. It's going to be a quick reading because I'm about to go walking. I got to do my 8 miles. Okay? I got to take 8 miles. No diddy. No. Peace, Sawubona. Welcome back. My name is Keisha. This is Keisha Terrell, and it's always so good to see you, and it's definitely my pleasure and an honor to read for you. Today is Sunday. Could be Sunday the 24th, but don't get me to lying. Okay, this is going to be a very quick check-in because, as I stated, I do have to get on the trail, and it's raining intermittently, and I'm going to be walking in the rain. But you know what? I saw you and him walking in the rain. You were holding hands and I never be the same. Y'all remember that song? Okay, so, yeah. Mother, Father, Son, Moon, Ancestors, Spirit Guides, Ascended Masters, Divine Angels, Frequency, and Righteous Tribe. Show me the cards I need to see to give a clear and concise message to all that are viewing this message. Protect me from all seen and unseen harm that would seek to deter the message or injure me in any sort of way. And anyone trying to send me negative energy, send it back to them. Boomerang. Return it to the sender. 1 trillion fold. As above, so below. As within, so without. As the universe, so the soul. Ashe. Abracadabra. Amen. So mote it be. Okay? So we're gonna, I'm gonna do something different today. I'm gonna use some dice, okay? So I talked to one of my daughters in love, okay? Which means not a daughter from my own womb, but a daughter nonetheless. And she was speaking about how much she loves the dice. So this is going to be with her in mind, okay? So these are astrology dice, and whatever comes out, that's who I'm reading for, okay? So let's see. Libra. Not in my hand. Leo. L and L. Okay? Libra and Leo. I wonder if I should do it 3 times and give... Okay. Maybe so. Right? So we have Leo and Libra. Aries. I didn't do that right. Leo, Libra, Aries, Capricorn. Aries again. Capricorn again. Leo, underlay, sorry. I don't know what's going on, but now anytime I hear something, if a song comes to mind or a movie, I'm going to make the reference. But let's do this. Leo, Capricorn, Libra, Aries, okay? So Leo, Capricorn, Aries, Libra. That's who this message is for today. Ay, okay? We'll do some letters too. This is some letters. We'll do it 3 times. This reading could be for Sun, Moon, Rising, of course, Venus, okay, North Node. It also could be for you. It could be for whomever you're dealing with, or someone that is just deeply in your energy, okay? So, therefore, it may not be for Leo, Libra, Aries, Capricorn. It could be for you, or it could be for who you're dealing with, or it could be for someone that is in your energy. You got it? You could have an N in your name, an L in your name, a T in your name, an F in your name, or a Y in your name. Or the person that you're dealing with could have N, Y, L, F, T in their name, or whoever's in your energy could have one of those letters in your name, in their name. We're gonna do it one more time. Okay. We have K. We have M or W. We have N. We have B. And then we have a question mark, okay? So you might be dealing with a questionable nigga, okay? And I told you girls are niggas too, so don't act like you don't know. So those letters, okay? All right, those are the letters, okay? All right, and let's get some of this energy just to see. So it's still like a general reading, because if you're dealing with one of those people, that would be known as a cross watcher. That would make you a cross watcher, okay? So it's still kind of collective, but it's going to be focused on those people, right? Not the best shuffle right there. Okay, let's see. We're going to pull a 3 for the baseline. We have risk with number 1 at the top. We have criticism with number 6 at the top. And we have vision with number 12 at the top. Underneath the deck, number 4, intuition. Okay? So, move you out of the way, little guy. Move you out the way. Okay? So, basically, from the jump, whoever I'm speaking to, you're an intuitive person, okay? You may dream, you may meditate, okay? You may be balanced or working on your balance, your equilibrium. You are connected to the spiritual world deeply, okay? And I'm pulling all of that from the intuition card. Your birthday could be on the 12th, the 6th, the 1st, or the 4th, or not, okay? Those numbers could be important to you or have some sort of relevance to you, okay? Looks like, yeah, also on these cards, the featured zodiac signs are Gemini, Aries, Virgo, and Libra. So those signs may bear some sort of relevance in this reading, okay? Whoever I'm speaking to, you're a goal-oriented person. You have a lot of goals. Family is important to you. You have staying power and longevity. You're not afraid. You're risky. You do take risk. I see a bear on this card, and a person that's not particularly afraid. You may have traveled. I see palm trees on this card. You may like to travel, okay? You may have a nice bit of savings saved up, or you're in the business of saving right now and trying to grow your money. You are criticized quite a bit by people, like because you're abundant, because you are prosperous, because you are flourishing, okay, or because you see the beauty in things that others do not, okay? People criticize you, okay? They criticize you. You don't care. That's a good way to be. I don't see that you care. You have a vision, and I see this bobcat here with this eye. You hold tight to that vision, and you are protected. I see the all-seeing eye, okay? You're protected by the Most High, and you have emotional depth, okay? You have emotional depth. You might have 6 children. You could have 3 children. Okay. Yeah. So, and Archangel Gabriel definitely is protecting you. So if you're not familiar with that particular archangel, you should look him up and see what he's about and who he protects and why he protects them. You may find a message there. Archangel Gabriel, okay? I'm seeing that your intuition is on fleek, okay? Your intuition is on fleek. It ain't a lot out there like you. You look at a situation and you read it down. You will read it down, okay? You may be on a diet. You may be watching what you're eating. You may be a vegan or a vegetarian. I think I said you may like to travel, like to go on trips, okay? All right, so that's what I'm gonna say for that, okay? That's what I'm gonna say. Fidat, okay? That's my Jamaican accent. Okay, let's get started here. And let's see what you need to know right now, end of May, as we go into June. I think we're in Gemini season officially now. Happy birthday to all my Geminis out there. Air sign, okay? Really intelligent, talkative, okay? Clever, think out the box, okay? Business-minded naturally, okay? Gemini. Let's see. Happy birthday to you. Okay? Also in this reading, I see in particular that if the Aries portion of this, these dice, you take risks. Everybody's being judged by Virgo, it looks like. What else is new, right? And Libras, you have a really centered vision, okay? And Geminis, you're intuitive. You didn't come out on the dice, but somehow you're in this reading anyway, Gemini, okay? It is your birth month too, and it's your birth season, and you're coming out in the reading. So someone may be dealing with a Gemini, peripherally, romantically, work-wise, family or otherwise, okay? Somehow. The Gemini is also, Gemini and the Virgo is also in this reading. Okay. Okay. You have the Chariot. So 7. You have the 3 of Coins, 73. Could be speaking to someone born in 1973. You have the Queen of Swords. Okay. And to clarify these, you have the King of Wands, Knight of Swords, King of Pentacles. Okay. Underneath the deck, Wheel of Fortune. Okay. All right, so first of all, what I see is the Chariot card. So you're moving passionately and quickly toward something. It is being clarified by the King of Wands, which is an Aries card. So it's actually Aries, Sagittarius, Leo. So in this case, Aries, you're moving quickly towards something. I see 3 people that are trying to work together. That is a earth sign card for 3 of coin. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, and underneath that it's being clarified by Knight of Swords. So it's an argument. People are arguing over money, okay? Or people are having sharp words over money, or people are disagreeing about money, okay? Then we have Queen of Swords, and it's being partnered or clarified with the King of Pentacles here. So looking at an earth sign that is possibly arguing with an ex, okay? An earth sign is possibly arguing with an ex, okay? Okay, so Chariot moving quickly towards somebody's either taking their dog out for a walk. If you're not taking your dog out for a walk, you're moving quickly towards, could be on your way to a movie theater. Also what I see here is, or about to watch a movie. Also what I see here is moving quickly towards fame or recognition, okay? Okay, so, you know, this group of people that seems to have some sort of disagreement when it comes to how money is being spent, the light is being shed on them. And really, I think that there are a lot of chefs in the kitchen, but we only need one head chef and everybody else is a sous chef, okay? S-O-U-S, the sous chef is the one that helps the head chef, okay? And I would venture to say just as important as the head chef, because it takes the help of others in order for you to be great, right? So a remedy for the arguing could be just pass the mic, okay? Everybody gets a turn to state their opinion. What is she upset about? Oh, okay. So Libra or Gemini or Aquarius is just going down a spiral, arguing with an earth sign. This air sign is arguing with this earth sign, and it's just like, oh my God, it's a drill going into the head of the earth sign. It never stops. Just always. Oh, Lord Jesus, I don't know how you deal with that. Okay, now, okay, so yeah, out of these people that are kind of arguing about money or having a disagreement, someone is right and trying to shed a light on the situation. So the other two really just need to bow down, be quiet and listen, okay? Because of the 3, someone is trying to deliver knowledge, but, you know, I don't know what in the world. Somebody doesn't want to take the knowledge, okay? And again, we have a wheel. We have the Aries sign just moving forward towards their destiny. Wheel of Fortune under the deck, okay? Let's see. Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's do that. Yeah, okay, Sun card. So we have this fire sign moving towards, I think possibly, first of all, you got the Wheel of Fortune, and you have the Sun card, and you have the wheel to come out on the dice, okay? And you got the Chariot card, and then you have the Stadium on the dice as well. So this fire sign, you're definitely moving toward a better life. You're moving toward a happier life. You're moving towards success. You're moving towards fortune. You're moving towards fame, okay? Could be potentially moving toward having another child. Could be speaking to someone that has 4 children, okay? And you're about to have your 5th, okay? Also, just happiness in general. The fire sign. The fire sign that I'm speaking to, okay? You're moving. The risk that you have made are going to pay off. And you are about to settle into the happiest chapter of your life. Okay? That's the message for the fire sign. Okay. The air sign, Libra. Okay? Libra, okay, you are having intense conversations about how something should be done. And whatever it is that you're talking about, it is, it involves other people. So it involves people working together. And could also involve a King of Cups or a water sign. That's going to be Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Okay, so one of the people that you are having these conversations with is quite possibly a water sign. It could be the water sign that everybody should listen to, okay? That the others need to just pass the mic to the water sign, because I think the water sign is trying to give the rest of you some enlightening information, but because you're bickering, you know, you're not obtaining the knowledge. You have the Sun coming out on Knight of Swords, and then you have this shape on the dice that if it's held this way, it's like a light or a mic, okay? And so yeah, I think that it is a water sign, air sign, it's a water sign, and quite possibly an earth sign, okay, that is in this conversation. A water sign, an earth sign, and an air sign are in a conversation, but everybody wants to be the boss. So there's a lot of bickering and disagreements about how things should be ran, or how the money should be spent, or what should be done next, what's the next move, okay? But it appears as though it is the water sign that actually has the best guidance for this group. So let the water sign hold the mic, okay? That's what I'm gonna say there, okay? Okay, so this air sign that is upset with an earth sign is someone from their past. Okay, so someone from your past is upset with you, okay, earth sign, and it seems like it could have been an ex, okay, a sun, moon, or rising, okay, that's upset with you about some sort of burden or difficulty that they're experiencing, and some sort of way they're connecting it to you, okay? They're judging you for this situation, okay? What is it? What is it? You're getting criticized. You broke their heart, okay? You broke their heart. Earth sign, you broke an air sign's heart. And earth sign, you broke the heart of an air sign in the past, and you just kept doing it. See that spiral? You just, sorry my nails, y'all. I got my nails done like literally a couple days ago and decided I didn't like that. But it was like gel polish, and it's like hell and high water getting that off with acetone. So now I have to go back to the salon and have them properly take it off and just get a natural manicure, because that's what I should have got to begin with, okay? But I digress. Earth sign, you broke an air sign's heart, someone from your past, okay, that you had a relationship of reciprocity with, okay? You broke their heart. Someone from your past that you had Six of Cups, a relationship with, that you have fond memories with. And they are just going on and on about it. And, you know, that's what it is. Okay? That's what it is. All right. What are the parting messages? I'm not even going to use this deck, to be honest with you. I'm not going to use that deck. Okay? I'm not going to use that deck. I'm going to use this deck for advice for these signs. What is the advice for the Aries? What is the advice for the Aries? What is the advice for the Aries? Three of Pentacles. Work with people, okay? Work with people to make more money. Work with people to make things happen. Three of Pentacles. Work together, okay? Work with people. High Priestess, you already know this. You know this. You need to work with people to achieve whatever it is that you're doing. Okay, what is the advice for the Libra? That advice for the Aries is the same for the Leo. Sorry, I forgot that that was for Leo too. So that first deck where you're moving towards fame and recognition, that is also for the Leo. That was for the Leo and the Aries, okay? Now, excuse me, a bit disjointed, but hopefully you're following me, okay? What is the advice for the Capricorn? This one here and this one here, they could both be for Capricorn and Libra, okay? Because what do we get? Capricorn, Capricorn, Libra, Aries, Aries, Leo, right? So these two rows are definitely for the Capricorn and the Libra. That first row is for the Aries. And in that first row, we have the Chariot, the Sun card, King of Wands, and Three of Pentacles. Beautiful reading, okay? That's for the Leo and the Aries. Now, this next row, the Three of Pentacles, Knight of Swords, King of Cups, and then the last one, Queen of Swords, King of Pentacles, Six of Cups, Three of Swords. This business is the Capricorn and the Libra, okay? So, everything's going to work out. Sun card. Everything's going to work out. You guys might bicker a bit more, trying to come to terms with whatever it is that you want to do, or what direction you should travel in, or how things should be done, particularly with this money. But coming around the summertime, which I think is June 21st, summer solstice, everything will be worked out. Okay, that's what the Sun card tells me. Tells me that once summer hits and when it's warm, everything will be happy. You guys will figure out, you know, what to do, how it should be done, whatever it is that you're working together on. And it seems like it's a business or something to make money. It's going to all come together by June the 21st. Okay, and it'll come together, I think, if you, all the chefs in the kitchen, listen to the water sign. The water sign has the solution, okay? The water sign has the solution for the new beginning, okay? Yeah, Ten of Swords under the deck. That's the bottom. It's nowhere else to go but up from there. Listen to the water sign, okay? They got the answers, okay? And this last row. Whoo, Lord Jesus, Tower. Okay, so sudden change. And what is it? Okay, new chapter. It's a good tower, okay? It's a new chapter. But is it another round between the Queen of Swords and the King of Pentacles? Nine of Cups. It looks like it is. Okay? So, this earth sign that has a air sign that's upset with them about something they did in the past to break their heart, okay? And it's a spiral here. So they did it again and again, or there was some sort of revolving door or some sort of toxic behavior that repeated, okay? There's going to be a sudden change, the Tower that comes about, and a new chapter, the World, Nine of Cups for wish fulfillment, okay? All right, I'm going to give it to you straight, no chaser. I'll give it to you straight, no chaser. Okay? I'm going to give it to you straight, no chaser. Okay. Lovers underneath the deck. Oh, this is a mess. Okay. So I'm speaking to an air sign that has some sort of long-standing relationship with an earth sign. Okay? Queen of Swords, King of Pentacles. I'm speaking to an air sign, likely a woman, that has a long-standing relationship with an earth sign, likely a man, from their past. Six of Cups. Someone that broke their heart, okay? Three of Swords. Repeatedly, spiral, okay? There's about to be a sudden change, Tower card. And there's going to be a new chapter, okay? The World. New offering for wish fulfillment, happiness, okay? So you'll come back together again, lovers, because there's a lot of love there. There's a deep love there, okay? But looks like it's going to be short-lived because you very quickly have Four of Swords, which is a card of silence, okay? You could block each other or go back into non-communication. Then you have Two of Wands, okay? Where someone is exploring. Exploring what? Knight of Pentacles. Exploring investing again, okay? And this investment is going to bring about the Five of Swords. A sacrifice, more hurt, and more pain, okay? Which is going to cause the Hermit. It's going to cause the earth sign to go within, okay? Or to ghost again, or to disappear. Apparently this earth sign has a ghosting problem, okay? It's going to cause financial disruption and financial insecurity, possibly for both parties. And it's going to end with that Queen of Swords cutting that earth sign off yet again. So that just sounds like a big clusterfuck. Like, that sounds like some bullshit situation that I thought we already established we wasn't dealing with in 2026. So if you're in 2026 and you still on a roller coaster of nonsense with somebody from 2025, 2024, 2023, 2022, 2021, 2020, or anything like that, you haven't understood the assignment, okay? You need to understand the assignment. You need to move on, okay? You need to move on. That's why you was given another opportunity. And it was a sudden change, but it was a blessing from God for you to get this new chapter. And you took that new chapter just to circle back to the past. So you need to do the work. You ain't done the work. Something about you is not healed. And that's why you keep going back to the past, okay? When you do the work on yourself internally, you will no longer revisit the past. When you fully heal, you will be able to look at the past and see why it should not be your future. If you don't do the work and you're not really healing and understanding, where you went wrong in allowing this situation to even be present in your life, you're going to continue to go back to the situation. You need to work on self-love. You need to work on true self-love, true self-care, true self-worth, true self-value. Because while you may think that you have it, it's evident that you don't when you continue to punish yourself by going back to people that treat you less than, okay? Because, like I always say, people treat you as they see you, but you allow people to treat you as you see yourself. So you don't value yourself and you don't love yourself, air sign, like you think you do, okay? So stop the act and do better, okay? That's what I want to say to you. Now, what else? Anything else? I gave you the letters already of the people that we could be talking about. I let you know that some Virgo is criticizing probably all these other signs, because the Virgo wasn't even pulled in this. So the Virgo is criticizing the Aries, the Virgo is criticizing the Libra, there's a Virgo criticizing the Capricorn, okay? And what was the Aries, Libra, and a Virgo criticizing the Leo, okay? I almost said something about the Virgo, but I'm gonna be cool. Okay? Virgo, though, you need to worry about criticizing yourself, okay? Virgo, every time you point your hand at somebody else, all you need to do is turn that hand to the side and see all the mother fingers pointing back at you, Virgo, okay? So, Virgo, you need to pump your brakes and slow your roll, okay? Libra, you got a vision, but your vision won't be truly materialized or realized until you love yourself harder and deeper. Love yourself for real. When you stop dealing with fuckery and bullshit, it will be proven that you love yourself. It will be shown, and you will be able to move into the next chapter of your life, which is going to be abundant for you. Until you do that, it ain't gonna happen. Okay, Aries, continue to make the risk. These risks pan out for you in beautiful ways. You flourish, you're abundant, and continue to make those risks, okay? Or take those risks, okay? And yeah, that's it for now, okay? That's it for now. I have to go. I got some walking to do. So I can't be here with y'all all day. I might come to you from the trail. Yeah, this light, you saw that? It has different settings. Look, that's a yellow, blue, and all that like that. Okay, so I might come to y'all from the trail. Y'all want a number? Numerology Oracle deck. I give you a number on this. I gave you some letters. I gave you the astrological signs. It's not how I'm going to always do the readings, but I just thought I'd try it out. It's fun. It was a little disjointed. It was my first time doing it like that, but I'm going to always do something innovative and fun with y'all because that's who I am. My personal reality. My personality is my personal reality. My personality is my personal reality. I'm going to say that one more time. My personality is my personal reality, okay? So I'm always be who I am. I ain't got time to be nobody else. I don't want to be nobody else. So I'm always be who I am, and I'm going to bring different stuff to y'all, okay? Because that's what appeals to me. I like fresh. I like new. I like innovative. I like different. I don't like bland. I don't like the same. I don't like boring. That's not my personality. So therefore, it will never be my personal reality. You understand? So if you like fun times, good times, fresh stuff, new stuff, roll with me. Okay? I'll keep you hip. Okay? I'll keep you hip. Black Power Yoga. It's the only t-shirt I have. You know that? We used to sell these t-shirts. You think I have a bunch of them stuck somewhere? It's the only one I have. And I accidentally bleached it. You see that? Some bleach. It's a bigger bleach stain somewhere. It might be on the back, but whatever. It's gonna get worn today and probably get rained on too. Let's see what card is gonna come for y'all for the energy. 13, intuition. Wow, that's intuition twice. So definitely speaking to a Leo, Aries, Capricorn, and Leo that are extremely intuitive, okay? Intuitive, okay? Let's see what this says for that card, and then I'm about to bounce. Because I understood the assignment. I understood the assignment. Throughout many parts of the world, the number 13 is often viewed as a bad omen, owing to the fact there were 13 seated at the table of the Last Supper. Others view 13 as extremely propitious. You have chosen this card because you are being asked to use the energy of the number 13 in the positive and blow away the part of it that is negative. The message here is that you are urged to look at your life as a whole and also at sections of your present pathway. This card is telling you that you might be placing blame where it should not go. There are times when we all should turn the mirror to view our own reflection. Didn't I just say that? I just said it to the Virgo, but this is true for all of us. Perhaps there are areas in your life where things keep going wrong. This card is asking for understanding. Always look at your own shortcomings first. Meet those challenges with positive energy and strength. This will set you free to stand up and be responsible, and will also enable you to find happiness in something you will eventually realize is truth. Drawing this card indicates you could be suppressing your desire to express yourself freely, and you could be feeling very high-strung right now. This is a time to have faith, not have self-doubt. With wisdom comes power. Okay, so this is the card that I'm going to leave you guys on. I can see how, based on this reading, that message corresponds for every single zodiac that came out on this dice, as well as the other messages that supplemented the tarot message with this deck of with that set of dice. Okay, that all makes sense. Anyway, I gotta go. Okay, stay ready so you ain't gotta get ready. Peace. I love you. Bye. Bye. Bye.